Dear student, very good morning to all of you. Now we are going to perform the activity. Today's class, this is copper sulfate, that is a solid K form. It is bluish in color, that is copper sulfate crystals as a bluish color. And we have a test tube holder. Now we will put some amount of copper sulfate crystals in this test tube. This is copper sulfate. We have taken some amount of copper sulfate crystals in this test tube, and while holding this holder, now we are going to giving heat this test tube, filling copper sulfate, and as soon as we provide heat this test tube, the copper sulfate crystal in whitish form will turn in whitish form. That will be copper sulfate, and water will be disappeared, means water will be vaporized while giving a heat and to form CuSO4, that is copper sulfate. So now we perform this activity and try to give heat. Okay, what happens? I am giving heat continuously. Heat is giving continuously this test tube. This is borosilicate glass having capacity to absorb more amount of heat. Students, always be careful and be mind that while heating a test tube, we always get screw. We hold the test tube in screw conditions, in screw positions, cause it may be harmful. Maybe there are some reactions in which heat is evolved very fast, and you can burn, you can get damage cause of exothermic reaction. There are many reactions are exothermic, and heat evolve very fast in these conditions. You will feel a problem. You will have to suffer a problem. So always hold a test tube in screw positions and give heat slightly always. So now you are observing. Now you can observe that copper sulfate is slightly changed in whitish copper sulfate crystals, and this is copper sulfate, and water droplets are being appeared. Water droplets are being appeared in this test tube, and copper sulfate is turned in copper sulfate crystals, copper sulfate white crystal, that is copper sulfate white crystals. Now it will take a few minutes to be completely converted into whitish form. That's copper sulfate. It's a copper sulfate is getting changed slightly, and this is bluish color, and after some times, no sooner does we can add some amount of water droplets, it's also convert into bluish color, that will be hydrated copper sulfate. Before is arising out through this borosilicate test tube having capacity to be absorb more amount of heat, and you can observe that water is rising out through this test tube. Student, you can also prepare solutions of copper sulfate by using this method, and prepared solutions of copper sulfate whenever you required to be to be reacted with other solutions or compound. If we have copper sulfate as crystals formed in our laboratory, and we have to prepare copper sulfate solutions, so we have to prepare the copper sulfate solutions, and you can add some amount of water and copper sulfate and can prepare copper sulfate solutions to be reacted with other reactions. Now you can observe that water is rising out as water as a vapor, and the copper sulfate, the hydrated copper sulfate has been changed in what is copper sulfate crystals. Now we will add some amount of water. We will add some amount of the water. We will add some amount of the water. गुलाब से I yeah. Water is vaporized continuously. Water is vaporized continuously, and I am giving heat continuously this test tube. This is white copper sulfate. It's not hydrated copper sulfate, it's a dehydrated copper sulfate having no water droplets. Basically, the formula of copper sulfate solution in blue color is CuSO4 into 5H2O. Now we will add some amount of the water droplets. Here we will add some amount of the water. So this is the water. We have the water, and we will add some amount of the water. And now observe what happens after adding some amount of the water. However, this copper sulfate is slightly hottest, and no sooner does I react the copper sulfate with this water. Now what happens? You can observe that the whitish copper sulfate has been changed into bluish color, and when we heated it, the water was vaporized due to observing sufficient amount of heat. Now this is hydrated copper sulfate, and that was dehydrated copper sulfate. So students, why this method you can prepare copper sulfate solutions, and if you are given white copper sulfate, you can make hydrated copper sulfate by this method. Thank you to observe, and thank you for participating in this class. Thank you.